What's up, y'all? I messed up the bubbles. JDB Sports. What's up, guys? Let me fix that bubble while Peyton goes over our news for our week one.
Yeah, let's jump right into it. I got Gabe Davis returning to the Buffalo Bills. He was practicing, trying out with some teams, rather. I know the Steelers were interested, Chargers at the start of free agency. Glad he found his home again. Big boomer bust player in Gabe Davis. I think he just adds to that plethora of wide receiver room with not really an alpha, in my opinion. And then some running back news. Najee Harris expecting to play Friday after, again, trying to fight back from this gruesome eye injury, fireworks in his eye. He's all good there. Jaylen Warren, 2 years, $12 million from the Steelers, gets extended. All the Cowboys running backs healthy for week one. Miles Sanders and Jaden Blue after battling shoulder and ankle injuries. Micah Parsons recently traded for 2 firsts and Kenny Clark over to the Packers. He's receiving, he's receiving an epidural on his back for an L4, L5 joint sprain. I think it's his lower back that's giving him issues. Epidural should be fine.
I know a lot. I know a lot about the L5 area. I got the L5S1 herniated disc, so that's right. That's right in your butt crack. So
yeah, and the injury can be butt to say the least, dude. Yeah, so again, hope he does good. It'd be interesting to see him versus the Lions game one. Really wanted him out there for the best product, of course. Jaguars still kind of figuring out what kind of snap share they want for Travis Hunter on both sides of the ball. Looks to be about 80% wide receiver snaps and then about 40% corner snaps week one, because he's listed as first string wide receiver, second string corner.
Hey, I'm going to say it like this. 80 plus 40 is 120. That's more than 107%. That man's giving it his all.
Yeah.
Let's go. Second string corner. I thought he was gonna be first string corner. Not gonna lie. Didn't think they would get as much work at wide receiver this offseason, but it seems like they kind of flipped the script there and threw him there. I mean, he was getting toasted as Madden free safety, but it is what it is. We'll see how he does in 26.
I think the biggest thing with Travis Hunter, again, is his size, and I think they prefer him as a wide receiver compared to a corner, just because you've seen the recent history of skinny corners getting burnt and honestly not doing well in press coverage. So
you're talking about Emmanuel Forbes, aren't you? Small and skinny.
Didn't want to name names, but if the shoe fit.
You were naming names without doing it. You already knew. You already did.
Cinderella in that glass slipper. But I digress. Jerry Jones making another weird move. 4 years, $92 million to Deron Bland.
Right after the trade. I don't understand that.
They wanted to pay the guys they wanted, and Jerry Jones wasn't going to let his ego die in that moment, so he just ate it and traded their best player.
That dude's probably bland as hell in coverage.
All right.
We at least have one of those a week.
And then final news to get here Jalen Coker of the Panthers placed on IR. His quad pretty much exploded on him.
I didn't even know that one.
Yeah, and Ike Mekwonu is out week one with an appendectomy injury. He had to get surgery on that as well, and so the team signs Hunter Renfrow to replace Jalen Coker for the first couple weeks.
Didn't he come back with a team and then end up getting waived after preseason?
He was with the Panthers during preseason, and then they cut him, and now he's starting week one.
Look, Brandon, y'all team's doing him dirty. Just let him have a roster spot at this point. Come on. He came back for you guys. Sign CO. He's available.
All right. Sign Ocho Cinco, dude.
Ocho Cinco, yeah. He'll live in the stadiums and he'll stay out of trouble.
All right. Eat his McDonald's and be all happy.
Oh, man.
Oh, goodness.
He's too busy making Madden overalls.
Goodness.
You ever saw those
last news?
Go ahead. No, go with the last piece of news and I'll ask you before we get started.
Jabril Peppers got cut from the Patriots. Good riddance to him. That's all I got.
Not surprising. He hasn't done anything since with the Browns, and even then, he really didn't do crazy. I don't know. He fizzled out after he got his big contract. So Jabril Peppers is peppering that deal. No, I'm just kidding. Come on. All right. The question I was gonna ask. All right. You know, I forgot. Let's just go. Let's get on to it. I forgot. It was something important. It was something important. But you see, I wrote this stuff down. All right.
It's gonna come back to him midstream.
It will. And it's gonna come back to me. And I'm like, hey, yo, remember this? And I'm like, oh man. Yeah. All right. Let's go. All right. So we got a screen share. We got a graphic for you guys to watch. We have the NFL Week 1 season. Now we got games. We got Cowboys and Eagles. Eagles 7.5 point favorites at home. What are y'all picks on this one?
Brandon, take it away.
Eagles.
Do you have a score prediction? Eagles. Do you have a score prediction?
Yeah.
A lot to a little. Eagles.
What do you do? Like 44-17, something like that? Something crazy?
Maybe not that high.
No, I don't think it's 44-17.
I just know Saquon's gonna cook.
Yeah, Dallas's defense is bad enough. Just give us a score prediction. Obviously, you pick Philadelphia to win. What you got?
31-7.
31-7. I mean, it's still kind of the same. I mean,
wow. I think it's that bad. Alex, what are your thoughts?
So bad the pick is in. All right, give me 1 second real quick. Let me get that out of here.
Dun.
All right, Peyton, you're gonna have to be the typer. All right, I'm gonna take the swing here. I'm gonna go Cowboys 23-20. Just for the fact that, you know, upset Philly fans, it'd be nice to watch. I mean, I know it's Eagles at home. It's a crazy swing. I don't like to take the heavily favored, because heavily favored in the past have kind of known to throw the games out the window. I like, you know, there's not really much to like. I mean, Dak week 1, CD week 1, and George Pickens week 1. It is what it is. I'm not going to say they're going to toast Philly's defense or not. It's going to be really close. It's going to be a divisional game. I like Cowboys in an upset here by 3 points.
Okay. I respect it. Cowboys 23-20. So here's the thing. Dak is 9-4 all time versus the Eagles, and he's won 4 of his last 5.
There you go.
Okay. That sides with your argument. But it's the defending Super Bowl champs.
So what?
Super Bowl, the Eagles. Super Bowl Schmooper Bowl.
It's not even like that. It's another season. It is what it is. It's like saying the Commanders won the Super Bowl. They're gonna come back and go, 15-1 or 15-2. Ain't no way.
I think that the Eagles, again, they didn't lose a lot from last season. Their offensive line is a factory. They'll find a way to replace Mekhi Becton. I'm not worried about that. Given the 7.5 point total for the Eagles, I have them winning by 8, 31-23.
Yeah, I like that one. There you go, 31-23. All right, so Peyton with the level-headed, Brandon with the surefire Eagles, and me with the upset.
Sound like a bagwagon on my part.
I mean, if you were down here, if you were down here, I'd assume you're a Philadelphia fan, but no. There's Philly fans in New York too, right? I mean, the New York teams are awful, so.
Yeah, but they're hated.
Oh, yeah. All right, we got on to our next one. We got Chiefs 3.5 point favorites at the Chargers. Hayden, Chargers fan, you take it up first, man. What you got?
I'm going to give the Chiefs a slight edge here. I think the game is relatively slow paced. I think the Chargers get out to a hot start like we normally do against the Chiefs. However, the second half is the Mahomes game. And unfortunately, I think we just fall short. I'm going to go with 24-20 Chiefs.
Brandon, what you thinking?
I don't know why. I kind of want to go with the Chargers because I feel like Mahomes is going to choke his first game.
Wouldn't mind that.
So what you think? Make any prediction. Chiefs?
I'll go Chiefs. Winning by a touchdown.
All right. Well, what's the score? What you got? Winning by a touchdown, so
21-14. That's pretty low, though.
is a low total, but good
Yeah.
defenses on both sides.
I'm gonna be that guy again. I'm going Chargers. I'm gonna pick the Chargers. I think Mahomes throws 2 interceptions. Think Justin Herbert comes out with his nice revamped wide receiver duo, that nice backfield they got right now. I like them winning by 10. I like them winning by 10.
Whoa.
I'm going 30-20.
Whoa.
I just
Going
think
bold.
I think the Chiefs are played out, man, and it is what it is.
Drop your nuts some more, dude.
We'll come back next week and see what my record is then.
Yep, that'll be the real kicker. And talking about kickers, I think we got to kick this team out completely of the league. New Orleans Saints, get them out. Haven't done anything.
Take them out in the
Spencer
bayou and
Rattler. All bad. Brandon, you got thoughts on that game? Cardinals 6.5-point favorites at the Saints.
I think that
I'm
game's
going
all.
with Cardinals. I have no idea what the score could be though. I think it will be a blowout for the Cardinals though. The
Yeah,
Cardinals will blow out the Saints.
The Saints are awful. The Saints are bad.
They got nobody.
They had a bad off season. I think, what is it? Spencer Rattler's their starter.
Yeah.
So Spencer Rattler's their starter. You got Tyler Shuck in the back, in the wings. Kellen Moore's first game as head coach. I think it's going to be an ugly loss for the Saints, in my opinion. So what do you got going on for your score? I mean, I'm not going to say it's a blowout, but it's going to be an ugly loss. It's going to be like 3 points for the Saints, in my opinion.
21 zip. I'll go low.
Dang, shutout of the
Dang.
first shutout of the season. All right, so I'm
Okay.
going to say 21-3 Cardinals. Kyler Murray
Okay.
runs a touchdown in.
Okay. So we got 21-3 and 21-0. I have a similar score. I just got the Cardinals scoring a little bit more. I got 27-10 Cardinals.
You give the Saints a touchdown?
I do give the Saints a touchdown just because this Cardinals defense does look to be improved. However, you're counting on Will Johnson to be a day one impact starter, which I think he will be. Just the first couple games, I think he has to ease in. Walter Nolan's out the first 4 games of the season. He was a big
Sucks.
D lineman, man. You
Yes,
know,
that was our top pick, wasn't it? Walter Nolan. Either top or second round. I don't remember.
That's
We
a
did-
safe bet.
Hey, look, we did a draft recap video. Go watch that if y'all didn't watch it. So yeah,
get that thing.
yeah. Refresh my memory because I don't remember.
Yeah. 16th overall pick to the Cardinals. He went right after Jalen Carter did. So to the Falcons. So
Jalen Carter.
not Jalen Carter, Jalen Walker. My apologies, I misspoke.
Jalen Daniels.
Jalen did. Well, Jalen Carter's a real player. I don't know why I got it mixed up there.
No, you're good, man. They're both solid players so far. Well, we'll see how Jalen Walker does, but I mean, I know that it was just character concerns with him coming out of Georgia. But anyways, let's get on to this Dolphins and Colts. Another ugly game that I kind of, Colts are 1.5 point favorites here currently. That's how I'm making this video. But Colts versus Dolphins. I'm gonna go first. I like Tua and Tyreek to get to it. I'd say that the Dolphins defense is iffy. I mean, they lost a lot, but they also signed a few guys as well. I'm gonna go Dolphins 20 to Colts 17. It's gonna be something crazy. Last minute field goal for them. I don't know. I really don't like to trust Tua, but shoot, I mean, my record's on the line here. I'm gonna take Tua over Daniel Jones.
I respect it. Brandon, what do you
Wait,
think?
Daniel Jones is starting?
Daniel Jones is starting for the Colts. Yep.
Going Dolphins. I changed my opinion.
Dolphins, what's the score?
21-7.
21-7.
Dang.
You think it's that bad?
I don't think Daniel Jones is gonna. Nah, I don't see it.
Okay. I respect it.
If it happens, it happens.
Yeah. In all honesty, this is a crapshoot game on both sides, I think.
Hayden's gonna say Danny
Honest.
Dimes drops 40 on him.
My pick might surprise some people. I'm going Colts here over Dolphins. just for the mere reason that the Colts are going to control the clock, I think. And they provide a good little difference of play than the Dolphins do. Dolphins really want to pass, in my opinion, this game.
A lot of incompletions. Colts can run it.
Yeah, and the Colts have done a lot to upgrade their secondary. I think you look at Charvarius Ward, Cam Bynum there. I think that's a good tandem. And then again, you look at the Colts wanting to run the ball. I think Jonathan Taylor puts up a massive performance, 200 yards about, and they catch the dub 23-20 Colts.
All right. Nice. Field goal difference. Seems 21. Wait a minute. It's 21-7 or something. I just got to ask about that. Come on. You don't. I think the Colts. I think the Colts control it just a bit more. I think
21-10.
You go 21-10. Is that your final?
Yeah,
All right.
I'll change it.
All right. Yeah, 21-7 is crazy. But I mean, it's better than 21. Like,
hey, if it happens and I put it on my payout.
Yeah, put it in a parlay, dude.
Put it, yeah.
Oh right, it's parlay season again. I forgot about that. Man, I whiffed on mine. Whiffed on mine. It was bad.
New year, new day. To be a degenerate, gotta do it.
Oh boy, here we go.
But on to the next game, Raiders Patriots. The Patriots being a 2.5 point favorite, actually. Shocked to see that. Brandon, what do you think about this one?
Yeah.
I don't even know who's on the Raiders. Oh, well, yeah, I do.
You got Tom Brady. Tom Brady's minority owner of the Raiders.
Yeah, all the Patriots I know are gone now.
Yeah, Pete Carroll as well coaching the Raiders. You have Ashton Genty. You got Brock Bowers, and I think.
I'll go with the long shot. I'm gonna go with Raiders.
Okay. Isn't it Kenny Pickett starting?
No, Geno.
No, it's not Geno. Why do I keep thinking about Geno? I don't know. I mean, I could trust in Geno here with Pete Carroll's system. It worked well in Seattle together. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna go with the Raiders as well. But Brandon, you got to tell them the score.
Score?
Yeah, man.
I don't even know. I don't even know it's gonna be a high scoring game or low score. I'm gonna go 14-10 Raiders.
14-10.
Okay.
I'm saying Raiders here, but I'm thinking about Stephon Diggs. I'm thinking about Drake May. Thinking about their Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson. I'm thinking to go Patriots. I'm going to lean Patriots this time, actually. Let me go Patriots. I'm going to go Drake May, 3 passing touchdowns. Let's go 21-17.
Okay. Patriots 21-17, home opener. This is the game that I have the most conflicted thoughts about. Just because, again, you're getting a lot of just new faces wherever you look in this scenario. Again, Pete Carroll and Chip Kelly on one side versus Josh McDaniels, Mike Vrabel on another. I trust the Raiders offense a little bit more with the continuity they'll have. And again, bring in Geno. I think that is a major upgrade. I think the Patriots defense has been a little bit overrated. I think they play a little safer ball with Mike Vrabel. However, Christian Gonzalez seems to be out week 1. I'll go the Raiders in a close one. I'll go 24-20 the Raiders.
24-20.
Yep.
I like the pick. Got a lot. Your thoughts are coming out on paper right there, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying, dude. Trying.
Oh, you're all good.
Good.
Bella jumped up on me while you were talking. All right, we got the Steelers 2.5 point favorites versus the Jets. The Jets are at home, so Steelers versus Jets. Brandon, you started off since you said you wanted to go to that one. You being up in New York and stuff, it must be nice to be able to go to a game that close. Close, I have to go to Philly, and I'm never going there. Nope, sorry.
Steelers all the way.
Steelers all the way. You believe in Aaron Rodgers, huh? Aaron Rodgers over Justin Fields?
I believe in their defense. Steelers got good defense this year, in my opinion.
Yeah, Trent Palomalu is really tearing it up on that side.
All right.
Just kidding, of course.
Let me think
So
of a
what do you
score.
think? What do you think they beat them by?
60.
All right.
24-14.
Okay.
24-14.
Steelers.
That's respectable. And honestly, I'm going to say the same thing. I think Steelers win this one. Jets have just looked awful. Justin Fields hasn't been looking very sharp. Just really don't like that they can get. Really don't think they can get it done. I mean, you got Garrett Wilson on that side. I think he can get a touchdown or two. I'm gonna go 35-14.
Whoa! Wow! You think they beat the piss out of them?
Yeah. I think the Steelers take advantage, like Aaron Rodgers. You got DK Metcalf over there. Who did they replace Najee with? I'm trying to remember exactly.
Well, they drafted Caleb Johnson in the third
Right.
round, and they have Kenneth Gainwell as well. Now, next to
Ken-
Jalen Moore.
And Kenny Gainwell is a reliable target on third down. Like them getting a lot of third down screens or completions, short passes to Kenny Gainwell. I can see that happening. He can also run up the middle. You saw what he did against Washington. So Kenny Gainwell can get so he can really gain them yards. And I really still think that the Steelers win 35-14. Give Jets their first home opening loss of the season.
Who did they replace Minka with?
Minka, Jalen, Ramsey.
Jalen
I mean,
Ramsey
that was the
instead.
trade.
They put a corner for a safety.
Well, no, the same.
So he'll play nickel. So it's kind of a different position where he's mainly playing in the slot. He can also play outside. It's kind of like a utility man
Okay.
in a lot of regards. So, Steelers 35 points against that Jets defense. I don't know about that. I got a low scoring game. I got Steelers 13, Jets 6. I think Jets kick 2 field goals. I think Steelers kick 2 field goals and then get a lucky touchdown. But again, it wouldn't shock me if the score of this game is 15 points or less.
What's the Madden rating of their kicker?
Who, the Jets?
Jets, yeah.
26 or 25.
Who's kicking for the Jets nowadays?
Let's go 26.
Okay.
All right, 26.
Yeah.
26-14?
26-14. Huh?
Oh, no,
you said
he meant
Madden 26.
Yeah,
Madden 26, yeah.
for the Jets, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brayden, I can't wait to play Madden 26.
I know. I've been fiending. They only got 86 overall. The highest overall in the games, I think, at 87.
So he's 86. Who is it? Who is it?
Going there right now, special teams. Wow.
Is it Greg Zerline?
They don't have a kicker in Madden.
All right, I guess 25 then. And we'll see if he's still on
The
there.
Jets do not have a kicker in Madden.
All right, I gotta look this up now. Because why not? If you want to take on your Commanders
Yeah,
predictions,
loaded.
doing that.
Austin McNormar. How do you say that?
Who?
Oh, that's their punter. Nick Folk is their kicker. Old Nick
Uh,
Folk.
Don't like Nick Folk. Nick Folk better put his MF head back down, man.
So
like
it's
Nick
so
Folk.
bad for the Jets because you could put your punter as your kicker. You could put
All bad.
Austin as your.
I mean, didn't Bradley Pinion used to do kickoffs or something like that?
Yeah, but I think that's a little bit different.
Yeah. Imagine actually killing it for somebody when you hit the crossbar. Let's get the Commanders Giants. Giants at Commanders. Commanders 6.5 point favorites at this one, and I'm going with the Giants. Unfortunately, and I hate to say it, going with the Giants. And Brandon, fix your face because I'm going to explain why. The Giants' defense is one of the better constructed defenses in the NFL. I enjoy their defensive line. Abdul Carter's going to wreak havoc. We got Josh Connolly at starting right tackle, Laramie Tunzel at left tackle. You got Nick Allegretti inside. I just think with Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence, I feel like the Giants just take advantage. I'm not going to say they're going to blow us out by any means. I just think that, I think our offense can keep up. But it's going to be one of those close games where whoever has the ball last wins. And I think it's going to be I think it's going to be New York, and I think it's going to be a field goal. I'm going to go 30-27 Giants.
Wow.
I hate to say it as Commanders fans, but you know, it's always competitive against the Giants. You go back the last few years, even when we sucked, and the Giants sucked, it was always competitive, very close games. I know the games me and Rob were betting on, they were like field goal differences just about every time.
Yep.
So I'm going with that field goals thing here as well. Maybe we don't kick 8 this time, but still like the Giants here, 30-27. Think Abdul Carter gets 2 sacks. I don't say Dexter Lawrence maybe gets 1. Jaden Daniels is pretty elusive though, so maybe I might get 1 each, 1 apiece for both of them. But I feel like they stuff us, especially with Austin Eckler starting, and not really sure what the running back room is going to actually provide once they're actually tested. Like I said, Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt was going through holes so big that I can run through them. We talked about this already against the Bengals, and that was their starting defense. So with an actual test in the Giants, and plus we have week 2 versus the Packers, it's going to be a tough 2 games for the Commanders. But if we pull it out, it is what it is. I'm going 30-27 Giants. I already said that. Brandon, what you got?
21-17 Washington.
I love it.
All right, there you go.
I love it because I have 23-20 Commanders.
You're the field goal difference as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Russell Wilson's going to do good his first game. I think it's going to take a while for him to build up. That's what I personally think.
I think if he doesn't perform right away, that they move to Dart relatively quick.
Yeah, I feel like within like the first 3-ish weeks that they see what they have, because you already know what you're getting with Russell Wilson. I mean, he's an aging dual threat quarterback. He can still move, but he's not as quick. Just put the rookie in there, especially if you're trying to save your job, which is what it looks like they're doing. With Vrabel and not Vrabel, Dable and Joe Shane.
They're trying.
Vrabel.
They're trying to do something.
Giants wish they had Mike Vrabel.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I think it's pretty close either way. I think it's a field goal, pretty much game-ish, regardless. And another one kind of like that, Panthers Jaguars, and I'll let Brandon kick us off as he's the Panther fan here.
Oh,
Carolina.
Y'all are just an expansion team. Y'all used to be Washington Redskins fans. Come on.
23-21.
23-21 Panthers.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Nice.
You think Bryce Young performs well in this game? Ted McMillan maybe get a touchdown or so. What do you think?
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, Ted looked really good in the preseason.
He took a while last season to get his groove on, so maybe this season he'll get it on right in the beginning.
Well, I mean, he also had to deal with the benching too last year. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Well, not in the beginning of the season, right? No,
with Andy
one
Dalton.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Andy. I think I remember that when Andy Dalton played the Commanders, the pick 6 threw right to Dante Fowler. Boy, I miss that guy. Hope he does not do well on Dallas, respectively for Dallas. But Dante Fowler, go and get that bag, man. What do you got, like 10 million or something like that?
He got a good chunk of change.
I'm gonna go Panthers here as well. If I had to pick, because I've been riding high on the Panthers. I still think they're going to win the division, but Peyton, I mean, if you want to conflict that, you can argue with it. Think Bryce Young picks up where he left off last season, like Ted McMillan, Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. Just wouldn't have it any other way. I like that team. I like what they did to upgrade this offseason, and I'm riding the Panthers wave until the wheels fall off, man.
Okay, what's the score you had him at?
Actually, I didn't think I said anyone. Let me go, because I like Trevor Lawrence too. Trevor Lawrence can really air it out when needed. I'm going to go 27-24 Panthers.
Okay.
Yeah, with mine I meant to say 24-21.
24-21?
Gotcha. Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, I have a difference in opinion for week 1. I think at home, the Panthers have gone through a little worse injury luck as of recent. I think the weapons are a little stronger as far as the Jaguars go. I think you get that home bump as well. I'm going to go 30-27 Jaguars here. I think it's a really close one, a field goal game regardless. I think both teams score at least 3 touchdowns. But I truly think this is the Brian Thomas Jr. coming out party in this game, even more than last year. Again, not being selected to the Pro Bowl in the first round of selections was absurd. I think he's a 1,500-yard plus receiver this year with the new offensive system, Liam Cohen, all that jazz. I'll go 30-27 Jags.
Mr. Duval sounds like a Panthers hater over here, but it is what it is. Jacksonville, the community. Duval. We gotta stop doing this. Come on. On to the next one. Yeah, the community. The freaking the ghetto southern over there. That's the community.
All right.
Oh, come on.
All right. Okay. Let's get to Bengals Browns.
Oh, I was gonna say Liam Cohen's getting his lunch money stolen on the street. You already know.
All right. He's getting slimed out, dude. Poor guy.
Oh man, dude's cringe. All right, on to the next. Bengals 4.5-point favorites at the Browns. The Browns are the Browns. Dude, I'm just gonna say it like that. Offseason wasn't the greatest in my opinion. I mean, you signed Myles Garrett to that big extension. You had a lot of quarterback controversy going in the offseason with Deshaun Watson. Then you draft 2 quarterbacks on top of Joe Flacco as well, which Joe Flacco is week 1 starter, I believe. So then you got Dylan Gabriel as quarterback 2 and Shadur Sanders as 3 with that injury. But the thing is, the Bengals don't have a defense, dude. The Bengals don't have a good defense. So it's like Joe Flacco can get it done when needed. I don't think he's going to air it out and go for 40. I'm going to take Bengals, but it's going to be like a shootout. It's going to be like 28-27. Something crazy. Maybe Myles Garrett gets a sack, but it is what it is. I mean, that offensive line isn't the greatest either on the Bengals side, but next.
You're north there, I guess.
Yeah.
Brandon.
Not too much to say about it.
I wouldn't even touch this game in my parlay. I don't know. I'll go Bengals. 21-14.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if it's higher or lower.
I'm actually changing up my pick a little bit, to be honest. I'm going Bengals 38, Browns 34. I think it's a crazy high scoring matchup.
No defense.
I think the piss poor defense. I think the Browns are going to score enough to stay in this game.
That's why I said so close too. So
Bengals are just going to have those explosive plays. I know they have a nice secondary, but Denzel Ward's been banged up all of camp, and Martin Emerson tore his ACL last year, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So I think that secondary is a little more slim this time around. 38-34 seems about right.
Nice. 38-34. So we all picked the Bengals. We're all in agreement here. I guess we'll be back next week if the Browns end up whooping their behinds, but I highly doubt that's happening. So we got the Buccaneers 2.5-point favorites at the Falcons. Didn't really like the Falcons offseason. Just gonna say it like that. Easton Stick actually got re-signed. Well, he signed back on with the Falcons, I believe, practice squad material. But Easton Stick's back. I mean, even though DJ Chark got cut, but we're gonna look back at the Buccaneers Falcons 2.5-point favorites to the Bucks. I'm gonna roll with Baker Mayfield here. I mean, I know they got that new offensive system since Liam Cohen departed, but I really just enjoy that I really enjoy their defense that they have. Got a lot of good pieces coming back as well, and then as far as their offensive side as well, I like what they have. I like what they're putting down. I think Baker picks up with a pissed off chip on his shoulder after losing in the wild card last year in the playoffs. So I'm just gonna say something like 30-14 Bucks.
Wow.
Then again, if you turn around and look at it, the Falcons with Kirko last year, I think beat the Bucks once or twice. I think it was twice, right? Didn't they sweep them?
They were close.
I remember those games. It was once because I think Kirk really went off in one of them. It was a night game.
The first game. Wait, the first game was
Thursday Night Football.
Thursday Night Football. Yeah, Kirk went off like 5 TDs. I think like 500 yards.
Yeah.
And then the second game, I wasn't entirely too sure. I think it was a game when it really didn't matter much. Did it?
I think the Buccaneers won the second of the matchups, but I could be mistaken. They could have lost both, so don't quote me on that one.
I'm taking a look at it.
All right. Brandon, what do you think in the meanwhile?
27-21 Bucks.
Okay.
Wait a minute. So, okay, they didn't go to OT, did they? It was.
They did that game.
All right, so
Thursday Night
they
Football.
went to OT. Okay, so it's the race schedule. It's Falcons swept the Bucks.
Was that the
Last
first
year.
game or second game they faced?
No, the first game they faced, they went to overtime. The second game they faced, it was 31-26 Falcons.
Okay.
So the Falcons swept last year. Just don't. I don't think it's the same outcourse with Michael Penix. Kirk Cousins provides a safer floor, in my opinion. I don't trust Michael Penix. I don't get down with Michael Penix. Man, you know what you're getting with Kirk Cousins. You know what his strengths are. Obviously, he throws boneheaded interceptions, but at the same time, I don't know. I like Kirk's ability to throw over the middle of the field and the sidelines more than Penix's, in my opinion. I like it
That's
better.
fair.
So
I'm rolling with the Falcons, contrary to your guys' belief. I think home opener again is very important. Again, 72-ish% of teams that open at home and that aren't favorites by 5 or less points actually cover the spread. So given that it's 2.5, it's a field goal game anyways. Falcons played them good last year. I think Buccaneers, with all their injuries, again, no Chris Godwin to start the year, no Kate Otten to start the year, no Tristan Wirfs to start the year, different offensive play caller. And Todd Bowles, in my opinion, is a middle of the line head coach. I think the Falcons have a little more going for them early in the season, at least, until we see what Baker can be in another offensive system. Just because it's so much different, I'll give them a slight edge. Again, 24-20 Falcons. Caca.
how many touchdowns do you think Penix throws then?
I think 2. I think he throws 1 to Drake London, 1 to Ray McLeod, and then Bijan will rush 1 in.
All right, so I guess I'm taking Bijan in a parlay if I do one. If I do one, I don't know if I'm gonna get started on that yet, or just wait until I'm more comfortable with the picks.
Just
Yeah.
starting mine as we're talking.
What I like to do is sometimes week 1, I'll write them down in my notes and then check off, what I did good on, what I did bad on. So by the next week, I just improve for the better.
All right, there you go. All right, got a couple more games here. We have Titans at Broncos, 7.5-point favorites for the Broncos. I'm gonna lean Broncos way. I mean, I know everybody's gonna say, "Oh, well, you're riding with the home team, you're riding with the heavy favorite," but the Titans, I feel like the Titans are better this year, and I predicted them pre-free agency. I think it was either pre or post free agency that they were gonna win the division at 10-7. I think it's one of their seven losses, though. I think the Broncos would be too much for them to handle. I'm gonna go Broncos. Let me go 31-17 Titans.
You
Peyton,
changed
You
it
have
up.
Titans?
You changed
No,
it up.
no, I said 31-17, and I meant to say 31 Broncos, 17 Titans. My bad.
Got you. No worries.
Yeah, I saw your score coming just as I was saying that. So
It's like, huh. Go ahead, Brandon. What you think?
Again, another game I wouldn't touch in the parlay, but Titans take the win.
I take Bo Nix for a
Oh.
touchdown. I take Bo Nix for a touchdown at least. I think that's safe.
Oh, that, yeah. I'm just
Rushing
not touching
touchdown?
the...
Huh?
Rushing TD, and I get you not touching on a parlay.
Well, no, I can see him rushing one in, but at the same time, I think I can see Mims getting a touchdown. Mims is active, right? I know
He should be.
I know he had some injury concerns, but I wasn't sure how those fared out. But
Brandon's score on the Titans taking the dub?
oh shoot, didn't mean to actually skip that team.
21-10. Wait, what team?
21-10 Titans?
We'll go back to it. 21
It's all good.
21-10. I
Wow.
mean, it's not
Okay.
it's not crazy. I'm sure it's not like you're picking 40-0 Titans. Like, come on. No, it's I don't know. I just think that Bo Nix and Sean Payton's system would work so well together, and the Broncos have a really good defense. I think they were ranked second in the NFL last year, and it was definitely top 2. So
Yeah.
just think it gives the Titans a little bit more. The Titans are going to bite off a little bit more than they can chew, especially with Calvin Ridley as their number 1, even though he's really a number 2 guy. But we'll go ahead and I'll digress on that one. Like, you like to say, and we'll go ahead to the next game if you didn't. You threw yours in, didn't you?
No, I'm gonna say Broncos 27, Titans 10. Though I think Broncos. Cam Ward's first start, QB's first starts, they're terrible. I think it's sub 20% win percentage when a rookie quarterback starts in their first game. Calvin Ridley's going to be shadowed by Pat Surtain.
Yeah.
And then who's your next up? Alec Ayomanor or Chigakonkwo? It doesn't excite me. And I think the Broncos, they'll have a better run game this year, and I think the offense looks better. And the Titans being off the field so much benefits the Broncos.
I was gonna say something random. My ADHD kicked in when I said Chigakonkwo sounds like a mouthful, and I was about to say that's an AEO moment right there. And we're not gonna talk about it. Let's get on to the next game. All right.
We'll be back here next week when the Titans win.
Okay.
We skipped this team by accident. I guess it was my fault. We'll go 49ers 2.5-point favorites at Seattle. Hayden, you want to start off on this one? I know you were talking about Seattle prior to the stream, so let's go ahead and get to it. What you got?
This one and Raiders Patriots were my hardest games to call. Man, I think the Niners pull this one out. I think it's a little bit of a trap line by Vegas, in that they want people to bet on the Seahawks, the home dog, about a field goal game. Seems pretty even there. And even with the Niners battling all those injuries recently, I think CMC gets back into the fold pretty well. I think that defense under Robert Saleh is going to be much improved, like they were as a unit back in 2022-ish. 2021 to be exact. But Seahawks show a lot of promise. I think first game, though, Sam Darnold is going to be decimated with the pressure that the Niners are going to bring in a solid package. Yeah. I'm going to go 23-20 Niners in the lead.
I'm going to say Niners take it as well. Sam Darnold is out there seeing ghosts with that offense, that great offensive line. They got Cooper Kupp and JSN up there for him to throw to, but just I don't really like the Seahawks here, and a lot of people are going to probably pick the Seahawks, being home openers and all that, and trying to go, against the favorite odds just for the fact that they want to see if they can make a quick buck. Because, obviously you take the 49ers and Vegas picks them to win, you're getting less of a payout. So I'm going to go, it's usually pretty competitive. I'm going to go 24-21 49ers, though.
Wait, who's the Seattle's quarterback?
Sam Darnold, and I think Tyler Lockett gets 2 touchdowns.
31-14 49ers.
He's on the Titans.
I know. I'm joking.
That's why I just like.
We did a whole off-season program. I knew Tyler Lockett was going, dude. It's of course a joke. I mean,
DK are gone.
I've been making former player jokes all stream.
Freaking Tyler Lockett touchdown parlays.
Troll moment.
I'm doing that one. That's gonna be my first one if I do one. Lockett touchdown. Let's go. That's good. He's good for at least one. Come on.
All right. Goodness. Brandon, what do you think about this Niners Seahawks game?
31-14 49ers.
Jesus, bro.
I think interdivision games are a little bit more competitive, but hey, man, I'm not going to stop you from making your prediction. 31-14 is something, though. I mean, yeah, they definitely are. If we're going your score, let's do a little bit of a breakdown real quick because we can get on. And what I was going to say is 31-14. That's definitely garbage time. 2 touchdowns. There's no way that they're up, or at least maybe 1 touchdown in the first half, and they don't score again until late in the fourth. But come on. The 49ers are rolling home with the freaking birthday cake, man. Let's go.
Okay.
They're gonna get that gobbler at the end of the game.
All right.
Yo, Troy Aikman and Joe Buck are 2 of the most freaking suspect announcers in the NFL, or doing NFL games. There are so many freaking, so many freaking brain mouth filters non-existent.
There's clips all over IG.
Yeah, I came across a few. All right, let's get on the. Wait, did you do yours yet?
No,
Mine?
did
yeah.
Okay, yeah, because
I did my first.
Your score is kind of like Well, it looks like it's 27-106-103-10. Looks like that on my screen, so I'm just making sure that you went through
all
yours.
good.
All right.
Yeah, I changed the score.
All right. We got Lions at the Packers. Packers are 2.5-point favorites. Brandon, you want to start it off first? I know an interdivision game. Lions kind of lost their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, kind of haven't been looking the same as usual. And the Packers are back to it with Jordan Love. They got Matthew Golden and all that good stuff in that team entails. So go ahead and and they also just got the Micah Parsons. So the Micah Parsons. What you thinking?
27-21 Lions.
Okay.
You think Lions? Okay. Does Micah Parsons play, or is it one of those up in the airs? He does play.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe limited snaps due to that strain, but maybe we'll see how it goes. I'm going Packers. I'm gonna take Packers here. I still think Lions go 7-10. Just gonna say that right now. That their offense looked completely different in the preseason. I know preseason isn't really indicative on the way that it's going to roll during the season, but it looks so bad. It looked so bad. I'm going to say that. Let me go ahead and get. I know Sonic and Knuckles are on that team, and I'm going to really just take it and say that the Packers are going to win 28-21.
Okay. So kind of a reversal of Brandon's score. Okay. I'm gonna be in the middle.
Jeez.
No, I like it. I'm saying, because I agree with you about the Packers. Again, I think the Lions go into Lambeau pretty ready to put on a performance, but I just think the Packers' talent at this point and the continuity within the coaching staff give them a little bit of an edge. No one really wants to play in Lambeau. I think Packers 27-23 and eke out a narrow win.
They just said sneak out a haircut.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like,
yeah, sneak out a fresh fade. That's fine.
Goodness.
All right, we got another divisional game. We got Texans at Rams, 2.5-point favorites for the Rams at this moment. I'm gonna go with the hometown team. I'm going Rams. Just think that I don't know, the Texans, new offensive coordinator, no more Bobby Slowick in that house. Texans offensive line losing Laramie Tunsil in that trade and looking to trade his replacement. Just don't really like you said. I think starting a rookie week 1, just throwing him out in the fire. So I'm gonna go Rams win this one. I'm gonna go 30-17.
Heck yeah.
I think that defense shuts them down. The Rams defense shuts the Texans down. CJ Stroud gets sacked maybe like 4 times.
Yeah. What do you think, Brandon?
I don't even know who's the Rams defense. You guys made the defense sound like
the defense is like the 85 Bears, man. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't got Aaron Donald anymore. I can't think of who's on the Rams as defense.
Don't they have I know they lost Bobby Brown, but didn't they pick up they didn't pick up Puna, did they?
They have Puna.
Yeah,
they have Braden Fisk, who was a really good rookie last year. Jared Verse is their best defensive player. He's an edge. He won Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year last year. And then who else do they have? They have a couple good safeties and players like that, but they're a really good defense.
21-14 Texans.
I think they go top 5 this year.
I'm believing it's CJ.
CJ. Okay. Yeah, gets over the sophomore slump. I respect that pick, man. Hayden.
I got 24-17, 2 less field goals for the Rams. With your pick, I just think the Rams are really gonna control the ball for most of the game. I think when the Texans do score, it's gonna be fast. I think it's gonna be either a Nico Collins go ball, or they're just going to work their way down the field. Yeah, but I think the Rams' pressure is going to be a little bit too much. I think they force 2 turnovers. Yeah, just give me the Rams by a touchdown.
Matthew Stafford's a clone.
Yes, he died weeks ago.
He died weeks ago. Yeah, he was out of practice. If you didn't know, he with that back issue, and then he comes back and he's flinging balls like nobody's business. Everybody's saying that he died weeks ago. The trending trending clip one, not trending clip, but trending hashtag is what you said. Let's get into it, man. We got Ravens Bills. Bills 1.5 point favorites. They're at home. Not really much the home buffer, but it's the Ravens we're talking about here. Hayden, you started off since you were last. Let's go.
Man, this is gonna be a hard one for me.
Make it quick. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I gotta, man. I gotta, because I'm going back and forth. I'm gonna go Ravens, actually, in an interesting one. Little bit of a revenge scenario. I know it's hard to play on the road, but I think the Ravens are pissed off. I think the Ravens are much better than they were last season. Their offensive line has improved just from people taking second to third year leap, first to second year leap. And then you look at the defense and you look at Malachi Starks, you look at Jair Alexander added to that defense. You look at a star linebacker tandem, Roquan Smith leading the way there. I think their defensive line is juiced. I'm going to go crazy one, 34-30 Ravens.
Oh, it's not very crazy in my opinion. I mean, I just got to say something. They didn't pay Jair, but they paid Micah Parsons. That's something. I mean, Micah Parsons is a generational talent. We already know this, but they couldn't pay their top corner.
He wanted out though.
Okay, that figures. I'm going Ravens here too. Maybe Mark Andrews actually catches it this time. I'm gonna go Ravens 35, Bills 28.
Poor Mark Andrews.
I think Ravens are last with the ball, and I think he scores that final TD. To be honest with you, Mark Andrews gets that revenge.
Heck yeah, that'd be storybook.
That man is old. All right,
Brandon,
Brett, what you got?
28-21 Bills.
Nice.
And we'll be back here when the Bills win. Not by that score, but when they win.
You're just saying that because you're from New York. Get out of here. You're the Bills in New York, man. All right. I like that. All really good scores. It's not like anybody saying anything crazy out the water or nothing like that. We got the last game going on. We got 1.5 point favorites for the Vikings at the Bears. Everybody's saying it's kind of like one of those games where a lot of people are going to be picking the Bears. I think you said that before stream. Peyton already got his score down there, but I'm not going to say it. Brandon, you go first. What's your score, man?
Vikings 21-14, and I wouldn't touch this game either. So,
and it's JJ starting, correct?
It is JJ. Ice JJ Fish.
I think DJ Moore gets a touchdown. I think I touched that for a parlay.
Okay.
and DJ.
All right.
Pause.
All right. So you said Vikings 21-14. I'm gonna go Bears 31-20. Actually, wait.
Wow.
No, let me go. I'm gonna make it even bigger. 31-14. JJ McCarthy's unproven, man. Like you said, with his mechanics and all that stuff, and his preseason wasn't very good. So, I mean, the Vikings have a really good defense, but I think the Bears' offense is better, especially with what Ben Johnson's gonna be over there cooking up. So,
I respect it. That's a large gap for me personally.
I know because it's interdivision games. I'm usually not one to pick something like that, but
all good, man. I can respect it just because, again, you have a lot of faith in the Bears. In all honesty, I don't have a lot of faith in the Vikings just from the QB standpoint, but they do have such a talented roster. I'm going to go Bears 26, Vikings 23 in a very close game. I think both teams struggle in the red zone a little bit to start the year off, especially with inexperienced quarterbacks. And I think the Bears barely pull it out in the end.
All right, then. Like that. All right. Week 1 predictions are in the books. I think you said you wanted to run down. You already ran down the news, right? We don't got any more pending news, any more final thoughts, anything like that? Check it out.
No, I don't see any more breaking news here. I think we are all good, all set.
Yeah, we usually have some breaking news right when we're off stream. But all right, let's go ahead and let's watch week 1. Get this in the books. And we'll be back here next Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got with our week 1 reactions and our week 2 predictions. So you guys have a good one, and we'll see y'all next time.